What's up, YouTube? This is Vaughn here from Simply Hawkward Games, and today I'm bringing you the Simply Hawkward Taken King review. Now, Destiny is a great game, but it has always lacked a few things that could make it amazing. A dash of story, a splash of new combat mechanics, and Destiny would have been an amazing contender at launch. A year and 2 DLCs later, we Destiny fans get the Taken King, an expansion so chock full of content, it's bound to make even the most avid Destiny skeptics reeling back for more. The Taken King brings so much new content to the table, I almost don't know where to start with this review, but I figure I'll start with the Taken King's story. Now, the story is exciting and easy to follow, because of each new mission is accompanied by a cinematic that makes the story that much more compelling, whether it's an awesome space battle in the beginning of the story, or just your ghost origin story. Each scrap of story keeps me chomping at the bit, and the few scannable objects that litter the world add depth and wonder that I can never have imagined. The loot game has never been more exciting and aggravating. Each engram that drops now sends my heart racing because you never know what you're going to get or if it's even going to help you. But nonetheless, the mystery is intriguing. The only foul thing is that even legendary and exotic engrams can be overshadowed by their not so good counterpart, the rare engram, which actually kind of defeats the purpose of trying to get those legendary and exotics. But however small that problem is, so many amazing things in the Taken King that can completely overshadow that fact. Like how the Taken and Oryx, the Taken King, are so much fun to fight because they actually require thought and teamwork. Or the small changes involving the Taken King and the old strikes or areas keep these old environments exciting and wonderful. Last but surely not least, the new subclasses offer everything players could ask for, whether you main a hunter and wish for a more team-oriented class, or a warlock who just wish to kill anything and everything in its way. Bungie listened and gave us Destiny players the space magic to do so. Now, I do have a few extra things to add in my review for the Taken King, such as the Nightfall. The Nightfall is one of those things that has always been in here, but it had a really annoying death penalty that you went back to orbit. Now that Bungie has taken that out, so you're completely fine and free to feel as amazing as possible. You can just run through, run and gun, kill everything, and you don't have to worry about playing Anchor, or you don't have to worry about dying. All you have to worry about is how many bullets you shoot, because obviously you can get the debuff Juggler, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But altogether, that change has made the Nightfall much more exciting, and it makes me want to go in and play it because I know that it's going to make me feel, it just makes you feel completely more powerful. I go into the Nightfall or any other mission, strike, anything like that, and with the new Taken King's light system and the new guns, I feel ridiculously powerful. It's not overpowered, but you just feel like you can really do something, like your legend is actually your own. My hunter is one that scours the waste looking for the darkness. It's exciting, basically. All the new story that comes with the new subclass, like the Void Bow, which is right here leading out the Anchor, is honestly one of the greatest stories I've ever heard. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's pretty intriguing. I've heard the ones for Titans, and the Stormcaller is just as amazing because it brings added depth to how you exactly get this space magic, which has never really been an issue before. Well, it was an issue before, but it was never called upon. You never knew how you got that pistol that shoots basically just gigantic nukes, or the arc blade, which is charged, which they actually tell you about. They tell you how you got your cloaking abilities. They have so many added little things that go in the Taken King DLC that just make it that much more exciting. It's not just combat, it's not just story, it's not just loot, it's everything combined. It is the sum of those parts that makes Destiny a worthwhile game again, which actually makes me believe everyone who said that the original Destiny Year 1 was basically just a large beta. It somewhat is true. It was just a large beta for those who wanted to scrap through everything and go through it. I'm not saying it was a bad thing, but it gave me the because it gave me the experience to play through the game, to play through the raids, to kill Crota 20 to 50 times. It gave me all that experience that nobody else is going to have, but Destiny is far better for year 2 players, and I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm okay coming in from year 1 to year 2 because I get to see that transition. I get to see how awesome it is now, and I already know the story. I know that the Exos were man-made, and Rasputin once controlled them, but then he basically just dodged everything because he saw the imminent demise of the Traveler. I know that now, which other people don't. Not that it doesn't tell you that later on, but The Taken King just brings so much more story elements. It brings so much more of everything that you could have asked for, whether it's loot, whether it's the story, whether it's the combat, whether it's the characters that you just didn't know anything about, like Cade 6 or Eris. It makes them actual characters. It doesn't make them just scarecrows, basically. They're no longer just things that stand in the background, that whisper little things to you like, take me with you. No, now they're actual characters that you can care about, that you want to know things about. Especially Cade 6, obviously the comedic relief. Nathan Fillion is a great voice actor, and he brings so much character to Cade 6. Now that we're talking about voice acting, I feel like I have to go over Nolan North's new Ghost. Some people don't like it, but I have to say, it's pretty amazing. He brings things to the role of Ghost that Dinklebot never did. He actually makes the Ghost seem like a character, which, honestly, it didn't beforehand. It seemed like just a husk that I brought with me that I really didn't care about, but now hearing him speak and hearing him actually have a character has just made it that much more exciting. I want to know things about the Ghost. I want to know everything about this game, which is going to keep me going until I get to that King's Fall raid, which sadly I haven't done yet, but I'm so excited for it because I just don't know what the loot is going to be. I don't know what any of this is going to be, and it's so much more exciting than just doing the same things over and over again. So if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check out the Simply Hawkward blog at simplyhawkwardgames.blogspot.com. I'd like to say right now, I'm sorry that I haven't been posting lately. I am moving, so that's kind of a pain, but I will be posting on the regular once my moving is done. It's going to be a little bit of a hiccup over the next week or so, but I will make sure that I get these videos out. I will give you all the videos that I had missed, and just make sure you guys leave us a comment or two and tell us how we're doing over here at Simply Hawkward Games. Alrighty guys, have a great day.